Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. My name is Evan, and in today's video, I'm going to be breaking down some of my trades. Say this at the beginning of every video, but I'm going to be breaking down some of my trades. I'm going to show you guys where I went wrong, right? So that way you guys can learn from my mistakes and kind of take that and use it for yourself. So I'm going to hop into my screen real quick and take a look at TQQQ. So one thing I want to point out right away. I'm going to basically explain where I went wrong on the previous day. So today is Thursday, December 29th, and this day is Wednesday, December 28th. So on the opening of yesterday, right, I had a strong kind of bias, right? And this is something I'd like to stay away from, and this is something that all traders should stay away from, is I had a strong bias towards the upside. The reason I had a strong bias towards the upside is because, as you can see, TQQQ leading into this day here was very oversold on the larger time frames, right? So on the 15, you take a look on the hourly too, around here, day before, right? It was very oversold. It was far away from the moving average and it was far away from the EMA. So as soon as the market opened, we saw a slight push up yesterday, and that was where basically I got in off of this move up, not the exact top, but very close to the top, and we just began to consolidate right away. So right away with the consolidation, I should have understood, hey, this is a chance for me to get out. This is a sign that this isn't going to move up any higher, especially after seeing this pullback to the moving average. The support of it, cool, but then we didn't go up and make higher highs right after. So that was pretty much one thing that I straight up ignored yesterday. And one thing I need to focus up on going into 2023, and I hope all of you focus up on going into 2023, is keeping in touch with your levels, keeping in touch with the levels of the market, current levels of the market from the day before, from last week, right? From the day chart, from the weekly, from the monthly chart, all of those charts combined. You need to be looking at your levels and understand the resistance and the support at those levels as well, and understand what they mean. So that's one thing I completely ignored, and I'm going to show you exactly where I completely ignored it because I simply didn't look for it. So we'll look right into, here is TQQQ. Okay, so we pushed up, got consolidation, found support here at the moving average. Cool, that's awesome. Like it starts looking good if you look at it right here, right? When it starts to push up, but it didn't make higher highs. Now, why did it not make higher highs? We're gonna go back, we're gonna click on the 5-minute time frame, okay? And we can see here, I'm gonna put my cursor right at about 1720, okay? Yesterday, the day before this day, there was a resistance, right? 3 times at the 1720 mark. As you can see, first resistance, right? Second resistance, third resistance, and then it sold off. And we went straight up, touched 1720 perfectly on the dot, turned around, and sold completely off the rest of the day. Now, we did have this minor move up, right? But we sold off completely the whole rest of the day. One reason I didn't get out of this trade, right? Or one reason I took a loss on this trade was because I was biased towards the upside. I thought the market's oversold. Right? On the larger time frames, the market is oversold. We need to push up today. Keep in mind, the market does not have to do anything that you want it to do, right? And pay respect to that, which I did, and I was able to manage my position going into today, still considering that the market was oversold on the larger time frame. And as you can see, the market pushed up today, right? So I held my position overnight. I managed to buy, so I had a lighter position, right? And I managed to buy more into that position in order to lower my average cost per share because I knew that the market had to turn around a little bit. Maybe it's not going to just completely move up from here, but I knew that we were going to have somewhat of a green day coming up, and that was today. I was able to get out of my position with a much smaller loss than what I had originally been at the day before. Right? So that's awesome that happened, but the main point I want to make here is that I completely ignored the previous day's levels, and that's something that I want to make sure that I stay in touch with, and that I hope you guys stay in touch with, and don't make the same mistake that I did. Consistently, right? Just consistently touching with those levels, understand where they are, understand, hey, here's a resistance coming up. Maybe I should lock in some profits because we could have a rejection here. So yeah, that's pretty much how the other day's trade went. I just kind of wanted to explain that to you guys, and hopefully you guys can understand that and learn from that, right? Because I definitely learned from it. I definitely won't be buying, or I definitely will be understanding where those levels are before buying into another position again, right? And I completely ignored that level. It's definitely my fault. And that's one thing. Another thing you have to take into consideration as a trader, everything is pretty much your fault, and you have to take full accountability for it. Understanding that is going to get you further. So yeah, that was my trade from the other day leading into today. I was able to make it out of there with a very, very small loss, like less than 0.5% of a loss, which is awesome. Like, I'm completely stoked about it. I made my money back, and I was able to manage that position appropriately. So thank you guys for watching today's video. If you learned something, please drop a comment down below. Let me know if you guys are having any trouble with anything, maybe something I can give some insight to, maybe something I can help you guys with. And I'm still learning too. So thank you guys for watching this video. If you haven't already, drop a like down below, subscribe to this channel for more videos like this one, and I'll see you guys in the next video.